Welcome back to the L27, where we are still flying across America. Haven't made it very far, but here we are. Today I'm actually joined by a passenger in my plane.
Hi everybody, it's great to be here. If you didn't know already, my name is Cameron, and airplanes.
Airplanes! That's what we're doing today. Airplanes is the name of the game. But not.
Actually, the name of the game is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, am I right, fellas?
Hell yeah.
You can edit in, like, multiple versions of people cheering.
Yeah,
That was kind of a, that was kind of a letdown.
Anyways, we are starting off exactly where we left off at Logan International outside of Boston, which is that thing right there in the background. While we're here, I'm just going to quickly turn back on the city markers that I just turned off because we need to know where we are sometimes. Yeah, so we're going to be flying from Boston to JFK in New York. Shouldn't take as long as last time, and hopefully won't be as boring as last time, because all we had to look at last time were some rivers.
I like rivers. There's fish in those.
Fair enough. Yeah, so let's get started. We are going to turn this shit on. That woman's going to talk to us a little bit. Okay, yeah, so we need to put in our flight plan thingy, which I almost kind of ish know how to do. I'm going to do it the really easy way and hit the direct course button. And then we want to, I think, do we hit enter? Ah, here we go. So this wheel here, we turn this wheel and see the numbers. Basically, we are going to turn this until it says KJFK, because that's where we're going. Okay.
So you're going to JFK?
Yeah.
Isn't there like a smaller, less busy airport in New York?
Probably, but what do the people really want to see? KJ.
I mean, you know, last time a bunch of planes flew into New York and it was a big spectacle,
Oh, no.
people weren't so happy about it.
Oh no. Enter. Okay, yeah, so we put that in. Basically, if you don't know, Cameron, this button here is the direct button, which means that it will literally find you the most direct route there by giving you a straight line there.
So it's as the crow flies, which is pretty good because you can fly too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so then we just hit activate. And as you can see on the map, yeah, see this little white line on the map here? That's where we're going.
Okay. So you're headed roughly southish.
Yeah, pretty well.
Nice.
There we go, GPS. So that is where we're going. You can see the pink line.
Yep.
Cool. So now we need to do a couple things. Oh, mixture's already in, which is good, I guess. Oh my god, my microphone's in the most awkward place. Hold on. There we go.
Is it where you left it when Charlotte was there?
It is exactly right in front of my throttle. So let's give it a tiny bit of gas.
Continually bumps throttle.
Tiny bit of gas. What?
I was just like, why do you even have a microphone in your cockpit?
So you can talk to ATC, duh.
Oh, of course. That's why you have a studio
better
quality
than this
microphone.
Yeah, it's better than this ugly one right in the middle here.
Oh, that looks cool though.
Anyway, so let's turn the fuel pumps on. Get a little fuel going to the plane. We are going to then turn on the beacon lights, the nav lights, the strobe lights. And I think we are good. Now, normally at this point, you'd probably yell and tell people that you're turning it on, but they don't need to know. There's no one around.
In this world, there's no people.
Exactly. Well, there is. There's some. There they are. They look busy.
That guy's just staring at a plane. That guy's on his phone. And that guy's just, like, staring off into the distance.
Okay, so we got that. Our propeller is started, so now we should probably talk to some people about doing some things. Okay. So let's open an ATC.
Brickyard 5655 request to end pushback received.
Let's see what we got here.
What's Brickyard 55?
That would be someone. That's someone's call sign.
Boston ground Brickyard 5655 with vessel ready to
What is your call sign?
CA617.
Brickyard 5655 taxi to end
Mine would be like generic CA because I don't have a
Echo cross runway.
I don't have a company or anything.
You're not CAL27?
I can change it, but I haven't. That's a good idea though. Yeah, so like instead of saying brick, whatever she's saying, like, you know, if it was Air Canada, she'd say like Air Canada 52 whatever the number is.
Cool.
But yeah, so
Taxiing hold short runway 33 left using
there we go. Got her to shut up for a second. So I think we want this. I wanna. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that is in there. Now, oh, maybe it's because it's set from me and not from the airport.
All I'm gonna say is that
here,
if you take off without their permission, what are they gonna do? Catch up to you?
No, we want to. We need to tell it. We need to say where we are. Select departure. Hold on. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. Normally you like ask them, "Hey, can I fly to JFK?" And they'll be like, "Yeah." Let me try. Let me try. Let me see if I can figure that out before we take off. It's jumping to arrival. Why? Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Whatever. We'll go with this again. We don't need permission. Okay, there we go. So we will ask to go. Where are we? We're kind of northeast-ish, right? So we kind of want to depart to the west-ish.
Well, I mean, you want to depart.
Let's try that.
Boston ground Cessna Charlie Alpha 617 ready to.
Don't you want to depart like with the wind or against the wind or something?
Yeah, they'll tell us what to do.
Cessna Charlie Alpha 617 taxi to end hold short of runway 33 left using taxiway Alpha Quebec Bravo Foxtrot cross runway 4 left Foxtrot cross runway 22 left Foxtrot Golf Charlie cross runway.
Yeah, what she said.
Contact tower on 13.
So either you can be really smart and look at a map of the airport and figure out where she just told me to go, or you can
Or
follow
read the numbers on the ground?
follow the blue arrow that comes on the screen.
Man, I wish that was a real thing.
Right?
Taxiing hold
Okay,
short runway
so
33 left by a taxiway
she told us we can taxi, so we'll turn on the taxi lights. We will turn off the parking brake,
Charlie cross runway 27 Charlie Cessna 617.
and we are pretty well ready to go. This guy that's standing right by my plane here should probably watch out, but not my problem.
You know what? It's fine.
I might just smoke his head with the wing, but that's fine.
I think you might have.
Whatever. I'm sure he has
You know what?
insurance.
No, it's America. Actually, you know what? He works for a big airport. He might have insurance, but probably not very good insurance.
That'd be a good incident report. What happened? Someone hit me in the face with an airplane wing.
How? Don't question it.
So, while we're
Imagine the amount of
taxiing,
paperwork.
we'll just set our altitude to something that, you know, I don't know, like 4,000 or so. Just give it a goal to climb to. They'll come on and tell me how high to climb and whatnot, but
Don't
just so
tell
we-
me what to do, but here's what I think.
well, just so we have something to start us off, you know.
Yeah, fair,
I
fair,
don't know.
fair.
I don't know. This makes it easier for me. We can also set our flaps while we're here. Get a little bit of flaps going. Oh, going a little fast for this corner. Whatever. This is express to New York. We don't follow no rules. Alright, so then we line up here. And we look both ways before crossing the street.
Just like Graham taught you.
Probably didn't actually need to fully stop, but, you know, always good practice, I guess. So... Oh, there's a big plane over there. Oh, it disappeared.
I guess it only shows real-time stuff when it's convenient, eh?
I guess it probably like knew where that plane was, and then it probably like it didn't update where it was for a second. Now it's jumped to wherever it actually is. That's my assumption. Oh, did I just cross another runway? Oh, well, pretend that didn't happen. This is probably one too. Doesn't look like anything's gonna hit me. I'm also going way too fast. And cutting corners, but whatever. No one said you have to do everything right at an airport.
They only suggested it at penalty of law.
Yeah, it's their own fault. They know I don't have a license.
Do they? Did you tell them?
Shh. Oh, look, there's a plane landing. That's cool. Focus on the plane. I'm not even paying attention to where I'm going. Look, water.
I don't want to be a pilot. Today I want to be a boat captain. Swerves off runway.
Okay. Are we here? We're here. Cool. So now we park it right here. And we will turn off the taxi lights. And we're going to tune to the tower. Quest takeoff.
Boston Tower, Cessna Charlie Alpha 617 at runway 33 left, ready for takeoff west departure.
Cleared for takeoff. There we go. Why are two of them talking over each other?
Well, I don't know.
Am I listening to both radios?
For takeoff, runway 33 left, Cessna 617.
Okay, cleared for
Cleared
takeoff.
for takeoff, runway 33 left, Cessna 617.
Alright, let's spin it around. Guess for some reason it told me to come all the way to the end of the runway.
You know what? It set expectations.
I guess they don't expect you to be stupid.
You're not even on the runway at this point.
There we go. Okay. Let's do it.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
We'll also set the heading to our current heading too, so that when I get in the air I can just hit that on.
Ooh, there's a big old flight there.
Big old jet.
Yeah. Did I tell you, my dad's super into following, like, FlightAware and sites that do full-on tracking of various flights?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm writing a, sort of a spooky game that my friends are gonna play at some point over the holidays. It's using the system Call of Cthulhu, so it's real scary-like.
Okay.
But I physically found a flight that flew on a similar flight path to the flight I want in the game.
Oh.
And now I'm just using that flight, as well as an airport similar to where I want it to crash. So I basically fully put this thing together in such a way that it's like, oh, this is real. This could actually happen.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was just real happy with that because yeah.
Alright, flight level change. Let's get that on. So, basically this will take us up to our 4,000 feet that we picked. Let's get rid of the flaps so it has an easier time. What else? What have we not done yet? Everything looks good to me. You know?
You haven't landed.
And we haven't started flopping around like last time where I just kind of went up and down the whole time.
Do you think it's going to?
I have no idea. Like, it's so random when it happens. I honestly have no idea why it does it. We're gonna start turning towards the west. Oops. Sometimes you miss the wheel. Oh my god. Sometimes you miss the wheel and you end up scrolling and zooming out. There we go. Start heading a bit to the west. Everything's looking good so far. It's keeping our speed at 100. We're at 1,200 feet. So far, so good. Boston's looking real modern arty. Thanks to my low graphics settings. Oh my god, look at that bridge.
Oh no, it's like they extruded it from the strata below. Fucking Boston is populated by geomancers.
Okay, okay, I think we're good.
Nice.
Oh, is this why I'm hearing both? Can I turn off? I don't want to hear COM 2. Okay, good. Cool. So eventually they'll tell me to talk to other people. And then we might be able to request our flight thing from them or whatever. I don't know. Okay, now that we're out of here. Far enough away.
Out of Boston airspace?
Well, we're still in Boston airspace, kind of. I just mean far away from the airport enough. What we're going to do is... so right now I have heading select on, which means I can pick what heading I'm going. So this blue little thing is what direction the plane's always going to go. But this pink arrow here is where I actually need to be going. That's my GPS. So I can hit nav mode, which will then follow the pink arrow instead of whatever I've told it to follow. And the reason it's a broken line is it's because we're beside where we should be. So it'll turn past it, and then you'll see this line start coming inwards, and then we'll be on top of the line. See? Because we need to get back on course here.
Yeah. Because you're well, more than slightly off course, but yeah.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fixed, though.
Yeah, exactly. What'd they say? Leaving airspace change frequency change approved. Nice.
Boston Tower, Cessna Charlie Alpha 617, frequency change.
Tune Boston approach. Yeah, here we go. Request IFR clearance for instrument flight plan. This is what I was looking for at the airport. So basically what this will do is they'll follow our flight and they'll guide us in instead of me just having to figure it out. Instead of doing it visually. They'll know where I'm going, they'll know where I am, all that. So yeah, we request that.
Boston approach, Cessna Charlie Alpha 617, 5 miles west of Boston. Request IFR to Kennedy, ready to copy.
So they'll give us altitude and airways and all that stuff.
You know what? That's cool.
So we're cleared to Kennedy Airport, so we'll say yeah.
Cessna Charlie Alpha 617,
Oh look, another plane.
cleared to Kennedy Airport as
He's pretty low.
Squawk 0
He's 700 feet in that kind of plane. Oh,
What? Is that another player? It's gotta be.
no. That's a real flight probably. RP8. Like if you Googled that, it would probably come up.
Okay,
It
but
probably
what the hell
isn't that low, actually. It's probably just fucking up, but... He is
Okay,
going up,
okay.
yeah. Okay, so turn right, heading 240, resume own navigation, which means we will just follow the pink line. He's told us to go up to 10,000 feet, so we'll turn this up to 10,000.
So, have you, what's the word? Why have you decided to fly across the nation?
Well, I was going to do Canada, but then I was like, I've already been across Canada, so maybe I'll just do America.
States?
Yeah.
That's an idea.
Now, he's also said altimeter 30.06, which means this number here. Basically, it keeps the our plane's altitude indicator accurate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 So we turn this wheel, I believe. Yeah, there we go. That's going up. Oh. Yeah, so we turn that, and it was 30.6, right?
go.
Yes, 30.6, I believe. Yeah. And then we can also do, so these are our analog gauges, right? If these screens ever failed or whatever, you'd use these. So we can also do it here as well.
Cool.
And that'll, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we are at 41,000 or 4,100. And he's told us to tune to Boston Center, so we will do that. Now you can also tune the radio yourself, all like in here and whatnot, but it's a lot easier just to click a button, obviously.
Boston Center, Cessna Charlie Alpha 617 is at 4,300 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
There we go. Look, there's Boston in the back.
Bye, Boston.
617 Boston Center. Continue as
Continue as planned.
planned.
Man, one time, actually, like I think it was this year or a year past, was at my cottage.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out the owner's like uncle or dad or grandfather, some older male relative of theirs,
Yep.
owns a float plane.
Oh, cool.
So he just turns up one day and he's like, "Yo, what's up?" Lands on the lake in at the cottage. I'm like, "Oh,
As you do.
as you do." Like he the way the lake is built, the cottage is situated on the on a bay,
Right.
but the lake itself is like massive. So you just see him first. He overflies the cottage. We're like, "Oh, whoa! There's a plane. He's low." And then you hear the sound of the engine echoing out from the lake, and then he just taxis in and it's just the biggest flex. Just like, "Oh, I decided to drop in, so I flew over." It's like, motherfucker, you know you can drive.
I mean, I'd probably do the same thing, to be honest. Think how much that
Yeah.
cost him just to do that, though. Like, just fuel-wise.
I have no idea how much aviation fuel costs.
Enough. It's not like car fuel. No, I looked up how much it would cost to fly a Cessna, and it said the running cost is about $100 to $200 an hour.
Well,
Now, I don't know if that's just fuel. I don't know if that includes like airport fees and whatnot, but like, yeah.
I mean,
Like,
let's see. I'm gonna look something up.
see, the low resolution doesn't look terrible from up here as long as you don't zoom in.
Let's see.
We're heading a tiny bit more inland, though. That's exciting. The whole last time, we basically just followed the ocean all the way here.
Let's see. Oh, this is a lot more information than I thought I was gonna get.
This is definitely this is a nice day for a flight.
Why do so many people research how much it costs, how much aviation fuel costs specifically in India?
Now, this says it's -4 up here, so I might flip on this heat switch. I think this is like a de-icing thing. Again, I don't know. But I'm going to flip it on just in case, since it's -4.
The price per liter, it looks like in various parts of BC, averages out at about $1.90 per liter.
$1.90 for aviation fuel?
Yeah.
So it's about double what car fuel is, I guess.
Yeah.
Now,
If
you
you're
also
trying to-
got to think that it takes a lot more fuel.
That is true.
Like, look up the tank size of a Cessna in liters.
What are you flying?
Cessna 172. Like,
43 gallons with 40 usable.
Okay, so 40 gallons in liters. Look that up.
Oh, it's a 40
Since
gallon
we're not
tank?
since we're not American.
Oh, jeez. Liters, damn you, liters. I'm not learning anything here. Wait.
Or was the price you told me in gallons?
The price I told you was in liters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so look it up in liters.
So let's see, 43 gallons in liters.
Is that really only 43?
162 liters. So
So
One-
basically double that.
162 times, yeah, basically 2. It's Jesus, $324 to fill your tank.
And that, so last time I flew from Bangor, Maine to Boston, and that used almost half a tank for 2 hours of flight. So, yeah, you're probably looking around that $100 an hour.
Damn, that's a lot of money. Holy shit.
Oh, no
Why
one's...
why the hell is aviation a fucking valid method of travel?
Why is it a hobby? Well, you gotta think, like, yeah, sure, like a jet would take a lot more fuel, but think how much an airline ticket is, right?
True, that sort of explains why airline tickets cost so much in a way.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, at the same time, I still don't feel bad for them about how much money they lost over this thing. Like, you know, they're literally, the airlines have, especially, like, for example, Air Canada literally, like, refuses to refund some tickets even though they contractually should.
Yeah.
Because of the losses they take. And it's like, dude, you guys, like, for example, my dad, he was supposed to fly to Australia earlier this year.
Right.
He had a whole vacation planned. And they canceled it because they're like, not COVID. But then they canceled the flight and didn't offer to rebook him on a different flight.
Yeah.
So they just took his money and walked.
Jesus. Now that we're a bit higher up, I'm gonna lean off the mixture a little bit because we don't need it as much. So I'm gonna bring it down to like 65, let's say, and we'll see the RPMs drop a little bit, but as long as we're in this green zone, we're good.
Good. Green is good. I like green.
We'll save a little bit of fuel by doing that.
So how hard do you want me to RP this? Because I need to use the washroom.
I guess you could just open the window.
All right.
Just open the door. Do the windows open? Oh, the door opens. I don't think.
Did you just open the door?
No, you can't in this one. In the old one you could, but this one you can't.
Aww.
Not that it's a huge deal or anything, but like, come on.
Not that
realism.
you sound so pissed. You're like, not that it's a huge deal or anything.
Well, I mean, how hard would it have been to make it happen? I don't know.
Not hard. I mean, if they have the models in.
Fair
Plus,
enough.
I bet they started with a lot of the base code from the old game, right?
Probably. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Anyways, yeah, go do your business. I'll be here most likely.
Most likely just comes back, finds out the aircraft is crashed.
I like
oh,
it.
shit.
I like how there's this big area that's like almost like a perfect square where it's like a different color on the ground.
Whereabouts?
If you look straight down here, see it's like green where my mouse is and then red over here.
I don't see your map. Oh.
Like you can
Just
see.
like the sudden shift in color, yeah.
Yeah, that's that Bing map data.
Gotta love it. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be here. Oh, it's actually getting cloudy. That's exciting. Wasn't much weather last time we were here. Where are we? What are we doing? We are still at 7,700 feet. This brickyard guy doesn't know how to fly, it seems. But yeah, this is smooth so far. No major issues like last time. I have no idea what I did differently. Still not too much going on here though. I'm definitely excited to get to like the middle portion of America because it might be a little bit more exciting. I don't really know too much about America in terms of where things are, but you know, it'd be nice to finally get away from the East Coast. You can still see the ocean over there. I'm pretty sure where we're landing. Yeah, we're still going to be pretty well on the ocean. After we get to JFK, I'm definitely going to be turning inwards and coming across this way. Not sure what's out there, but yeah, we're definitely going to be getting away from the East Coast finally. But yeah, our first episode I started with, I looked up the most eastern airport in America, well, the US, and it said it was Bangor, so that's why we started there. So yeah, we kind of had to just get around this this body of water here, hence why we're now in Boston and going here. Got a long way to go. Should be fun though, I hope. Hopefully not too boring.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet with your advice. 655.
A neat way to see somewhere you can't actually travel right now, I guess. Let's just turn up the graphics a little bit while we're here. Now that we're away from the city. I'm gonna assume that it'll be fine. Oh, tiny bit of lag, but it should clear up in a sec. Maybe not. Oh. There we go. Good enough. Let's take a look at what we're doing here. So, 84,000 feet. Still keeping our speed at 100. That's fantastic. Everything is looking good. We got fuel, lots of it. Let's see. How far are we? Distance. Oh, 136 nautical miles to go. What's this? Hopedale Industrial Park. Is this place called Hopedale? Let's look that up. Hopedale. Town in Newfoundland. That's probably not it. Hopedale, Massachusetts. There we go. Hopedale is a town in Worcester County, Massachusetts, United States. It is located 25 miles southwest of Boston in eastern Massachusetts with origins as a Christian utopian community. Something weird about that. The town was later home to Draper Corporation, a large loom manufacturer throughout the 20th century until its closure in 1980. What is a loom? That is the next thing to look up. Oh, a device used to weave cloth. That's exciting. Wow, what a thing for your town to be known for. Cloth weaving. Looks nice though. Some nice tree-ish bits. Nice highways. Nice town thing, maybe? Yeah. Oh, that's some yeah, it looks nice. Look, a nice town hall thing. Look at that. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on in here. So, -3 currently outside. No ice though, so that's good. I think that heat switch works. Excuse me. Got a couple clouds. Not super windy though, which is nice. Not very bumpy today. I'm still confused what these big lines are that go through the land, like here. Is it power lines? Is it a train? What is it? Like, I've seen them a lot now, like in this game. Like I said last time, they're definitely there on the real map. It's not just like a weird glitch with the game. Like if you look at like Google Maps or whatever, they have it too. So I don't know. I don't know. Can I zoom in on it at all? Nah, it's too blurry to see what it actually is. And now it's a little cloudy too. Oh, looks like we're getting into some big cloud up ahead. Yeah, I am trying to get up to 10,000 feet. Thank you. We're almost there, so don't yell at me now. What a nice looking game. What was that? A little island with stuff on it? Or is that even an island? No, that's not an island. This thing here is what I was talking about. Oh my god, are you still yelling at me? Lady, I am trying, okay? Let's, if we decrease our speed, the nose will go up. And we'll climb a bit faster. Let's see if she likes that. Does she not realize what plane I'm in? Does she not realize my struggle? Oh, there's a circle. That's exciting. It already feels like I've been at this forever, and I literally have not left the East Coast, so that's, it's a bit worrying. Alright, what do we got? 9,600, so we are almost there. It almost looks real. Almost. Oh! Oh, something's happening. Ah, we switched over to altitude hold. Boom, there we go. We are a couple feet away from 10,000. A little tiny bit of turbulence, that's alright. Alright, so now that we're up here a bit, we can bring down the throttle a little bit. Cool, there we go. We're at 10,000. Give or take, a little bit. Excited to get into the big clouds up ahead there. Should be good. 125 nautical miles to go. And back down to -5. Oof. A little cold. Oh, I guess we should have the flight director on just so we know what it's doing. That would be helpful. I think we're good. I think we're doing good. We're on track mostly. Excuse me. Yeah. Let's maybe bring this back a tiny bit more. Cool. And hopefully we don't fall out of the sky from that, but I think we should be fine. Oh, there's an airport way over there. Wonder what that is. Wonder if it'll tell me on the map. That is KOQU. 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 What is that? Quonset State Airport. Airport in North Kingstown, Rhode Island. Sure. Okay. Whatever you say, I guess. Look at that. We're almost halfway. There's a lot of traffic today. A lot more than last time. I don't think this woman stopped talking yet. Oh my god. Definitely not awake enough to be flying. Let's take the drone out for a spin, shall we? How do we unlock it from the plane? I think I can just do it like that. Nope, I think that locked it. What is it? Let's take a look at the controls again. Keyboard. Search by name, drone. Okay, that's attach. Toggle drone. Attach, okay. We want to, like, not have it attached. T? Let's try T. Well, that didn't work. Let's go way down and see what we can see. That majestic plane up there. Love how you can just hear the wind going by. The plane sounds so good too. It's like there's a very realistic sound of having a plane right above you. Am I even still going down? It doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, I am. Just very slowly. Oh, that's terrible. Where's my plane? Oh, there it is. So tiny. There's like a little white speck right beside it too. I wonder what that is. I wonder if that's another plane. Once we get back up there, we'll have to take a look. We are almost down.
Cessna 617 traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles.
Oh.
13,800 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Report them in sight, 9 o'clock.
Delphi 20.
What way's 9? This way?
You are 72 miles southwest. Descend and maintain
Ah,
4,000 feet. Expect higher
that was another plane.
left approach via BNNN transition. Clear to BNNN. Jet 175. For contact Boston approach on 127 decimal.
Interesting.
Descend and maintain
Oh, Danielson.
expect higher as runway 33 left approach via BNNN transition. Clear.
Come on, stop talking so I can talk. Did it. There we go.
Cessna 617 have the traffic.
How do I... Okay, how do I get back to my drone now? There it is. Let's just continue our little descent here. Into Danielson. Wherever that is. Looks like a place with not much going on.
Boston Center Chronos 519er 9,800 feet. Chronos 519er Boston Center continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.09er.
I keep saying there's not a lot going on in these places, but I don't really know what I'm expecting. Oh, that was the wrong button. And we're back at our plane. Such a pain in the ass. If like the button to move back to snap back to your plane is right in the middle of the one that controls the camera like this. So you accidentally hit it a lot. I like how we disappear as soon as I go in the cockpit. Anyways, let's get back to our actual plane. See how things are going in here. Okay, fuel, still have lots of it. It is -4. We have 110 nautical miles to go. Still at 10,000. Still not going super fast, but that's okay. Oh, little turbulence.
American 2368 contact Boston Center on 127.65. Boston Center American 742 is out of flight level 230 for 10,000 feet. American 742 Boston Center continue as planned.
Going to 127.65 American 2368.
Where are all these other planes? There's so many of them that she's talking to. But I don't see a single one. Let's take a look at our map, shall we? Yep, still about halfway. Not much has changed there. Still going back out towards oceanish. Ocean-ish. Big river ocean thing. That's a good word for it. To KJFK.
American 1006, you are 75 miles southwest. Descend
So where's like the city from there?
expect ILS runway,
Is it like this?
via BNN transition.
I feel like it's this.
BNN.
Never been, so I'm just gonna assume it's like here. Maybe.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Sorry, I just paused to make coffee.
No problem. I went to the bathroom, then was given a chocolate bar. Yeah.
Sounds creepy, but okay.
What?
You,
My dad bought chocolate bars.
well, at least he didn't give it to you in the bathroom, I guess.
What a weird thing to say.
Anyways, let me go grab my coffee.
Pauses airplane mid-flight to go make coffee.
Here, I'll unpause the game and you can scream if it starts to go down, but you won't be able to do anything.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Okay, one sec.
127.65 commutator 5028.
Excuse- Yep, plane's still flying. Good. Good.
Generic 6 Lima Romeo, you are 72 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 29er approach. Generic 1 Mike Golf. Contact Boston Center on 127.65.
Airplane is still flying and flying okay.
Generic 1 Mike Golf.
Alright, first officer, how she goes?
All's good here, Captain.
10,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 29.
As far as I can tell, the aircraft did not change attitude at all, really.
Fantastic. That's what we like to hear.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I have returned with coffee. Peppermint coffee, 'tis the season.
Ho ho ho.
What'd you call me?
I'll talk about you.
Oh, I wish you were.
Feel bad now.
There's an airport down there. That's exciting. Wonder where that is. Where are we? Let's take a look at the map.
Algeria.
Cameron, how'd we get to Africa? KIJD. KIJD. Let's see where that is, shall we? KIJD is Windham Airport. Located in Windham, CT? What state is CT? Connecticut?
Connecticut.
How did we get from what? Where's Connecticut? I thought we were in Massachusetts. How do you say it? Massachusetts? Fuck.
Massachusetts, man.
English is
Okay.
hard.
I'm gonna pull up a U.S. map.
Are we really? Oh, yeah, Connecticut is down there.
Yeah, here's the thing about that.
Rhode Island's to the left. Okay, yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, the thing about that is, like, no, go away, Amazon. I don't want to buy it. Fuck off. But yeah, no, like, you look at Massachusetts, it's this tiny, tiny thing.
Uh-huh.
Then you got little, let's compared to some other states. Then you got Rhode Island, which is super small, and you also have the other thing,
The other thing?
Connecticut. Now, but you're going to New York, right? So you're
Yes.
flying pretty well south. Is JFK on the island?
JFK. JFK is... Yeah, it's like on this big island thingy.
On Long Island?
I guess. Is that what this island thingy is?
The bit that juts out of all of New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Long Island.
There's another plane. Yeah, so if you were to look up that flight number there, it would probably come up and tell you about it.
See, that's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, like they are real planes. It's neat.
Yeah.
Now, I think you can do a combination of real and fake, but I'm pretty sure I just have real on.
You're going to have a great time once you get to JFK airspace.
Yeah, really. Thank God we're going during COVID times.
A lot of flights are still flying, man.
True.
It's funny because the game I was telling you about that I'm writing, the destination for their aircraft is JFK.
Oh. Does the president come back from the dead and meet you there? JFK
Zombie,
himself?
Zombie Kennedy, brains. I'm searching for brains, Jackie.
So we got 98 nautical miles to go.
It's not long.
Mm-mm. Oh, you're almost
This
there.
is a short-
What?
This is a short flight. How long does it be? Like an hour, maybe tops.
Once we got in the air and whatnot, it should be about an hour and 10 minutes total.
That's
Yeah,
not
compared
bad at
to
all.
last time, no, it's not bad.
Because you were flying from somewhere to Bangor, Maine.
Bangor to Boston, so like way up here to down here. Now the reasoning is that last time I started from the farthest east airport in the U.S., which was that, and I was like, well, shit, I need to get down to like this part of America so I can actually fly across America. Because if I was just start going west from Bangor, I'd end up in Canada.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've
Bangor
been
is
there.
like, I've been to Canada. It's not great.
No, I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll land in Toronto and get some fuel or whatever. But I was like, no, that seems like too far up and whatnot. That seems like a waste of time. So I'm gonna fly down, and then probably from JFK, I'm gonna start going west. I'll probably end up going a bit like south from there as well. But
Are you gonna try and do the central states, or are you gonna do the northern states? Or do you think
probably
you might
central.
like take?
Sorry, what?
Okay. Oh, because I'm looking. What you could do is go from there. You could go to like Atlanta, for example.
Georgia?
Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta's like a Delta hub. It's a big airport.
I don't even know where that is.
Atlanta, Georgia. It's just Atlanta's the first state north of Florida,
Oh, okay.
and it's in the northern quarter.
I mean,
But
yeah, that's
like that's a huge distance to cover. You'd probably have to do a stop in between if you don't want to be, an idiot.
Yeah, we just hit some major turbulence there for a second. Oh
You go
god,
to-
yeah, we're rocking.
You can fly from JFK to Washington.
Is it close? See, I
Yeah, you-
really don't know
U.S.
too
geography.
much. No, not really. I know there's 2 Washingtons. Why are we... Oh god. The plane's spazzing out. Come on. We just hit some major turbulence there. Autopilot is still on, but it is not doing what it should be doing.
170 or 300 feet below your assigned altitude.
Yeah, a good next step would probably be to from JFK overfly Philadelphia and go to Ronald Reagan D.C. International Airport.
Okay. Just hit up all the president airports.
I mean, you could, unless you want to go to, what's Baltimore / Washington International. Like, seriously, you have choices here. There's 2 international airports within, like, 45 minutes of each other.
Oh, true. Oh, altimeter's set wrong. That could be part of why everything's spazzing out.
But that'd be a logical next step, because once you get to D.C., you can just fly straight across through Virginia, Kentucky, Missouri, Indiana, Illinois, Kansas, Colorado, Utah. Colorado would be cool, because you could fly over the mountains.
Yeah, I wanted to do that. Some sort of mountains.
And then you'd go through Utah to Nevada and land at somewhere in California. L.A.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, I'll have to take a look at the map and, like, yeah, we should definitely plot a course, because I'm just kind of going blindly at the moment.
Well, the great thing about the United States is they weren't very, creative with their placing of airports. It's just capital city, airport.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Why are you stalling?
I turned autopilot on and it was just like, it immediately threw me upwards. Careful, plane, careful. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's calmed down a little bit. I don't know if it was turbulence that kind of started throwing me around or if the autopilot went nuts again, but it looks like we're starting to get back on track.
La pilote Toto.
How are we doing on everything over here? All this looks good. We are going back down to 10,000. Speed is speedy-ish. Why are we turning so much? Oh, okay. No, we are getting back on track. Okay, so let's pretend
Why
that
are we
never happened.
turning so much?
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what happened there. I didn't touch anything. It just started bouncing around, and all of a sudden, I tried to control it a little bit, and then we went flying up into the air. I blamed the wind. It is getting pretty cloudy, so it might be more windy over in this area. I don't know.
Possible. Possible. Where are you? You're over You said you're over Maine now? No, not Maine. Connecticut.
Connecticut, that's it. What's the skis landing area? What's that mean?
You can land skis there?
That might be a place. Let's take a look at the map.
Skis landing?
Yeah. Where are we? Okay. Yeah, we're still in Connecticut, I want to say. We're just coming to the end of it. I don't know.
I frankly don't know what state maps look like, but that looks like probably the big river.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, if I zoom out, you can see the pink line ends right up here. So.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we're getting close to, I guess, the big river as we're calling it.
I think the big river is that the Hudson?
That's the one that the guy landed the plane in. I don't know.
Tom Hanks?
Yeah, well, but the real guy too.
Sullivan, something Sullivan.
Yeah, Sully Sullivan something. The guy from Monsters Inc.
No, that's James P. Sullivan. This guy was a real guy who was an absolute fucking hero. And then they tried to blame the whole incident on him, and then it's just like,
Yeah, it was a good movie.
No, seriously, just don't travel with Tom Hanks.
I like how they recreated the actual, the whole thing, and they showed the whole thing from start to finish in real time.
Did they?
Yeah, the scene was in the movie where it happened, and it was actually the same amount of time as it actually was in real life.
Cool.
Yeah. Gaggerfield. That sounds weird.
Gaggerfield, New York?
Is it New York?
No, I'm kidding. I don't know what Gaggerfield is.
Do you want to find out?
Yeah.
You wait, you'll go to bed and you'll wake up tomorrow in Gaggerfield.
Geiger Field?
Sure.
I don't think so. For some reason, why Googling Geiger Field?
No, it's like Geiger. It's like Gager.
Oh. I
Well,
Googled
okay.
Geiger Field, and it took me to Fauquenet International Airport in Washington, the state.
I just found it funny yesterday when I just a little backstory here before I tell the story. We did a Star Wars video recently, and I had to find a picture of a naked Yoda for the thumbnail. So I Googled naked Yoda, and it auto-corrected to naked yoga without me even like noticing it did that. And so I click on images, and I'm like, what the hell? This isn't Yoda. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I noticed that it's auto-corrected, and I'm like, oh my god.
Charlotte walks in at that moment.
What are you doing? Oh, practicing my naked downward dog.
She just good.
It's about time.
Yeah, Geiger Field. It's a CT-36. It's an airfield in New York.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. Wait, New York? No, Connecticut.
Oh.
Yeah, it's funny because the way the state is built, New York has a huge portion of the northern border with Canada.
Yeah.
But then, just like it tapers down to nothing, and then there's basically nothing but highways until you reach New York, Long Island, which is just an island that New York decides to own, even though it'd make a lot more sense to belong to maybe Philadelphia or Maine, or Connecticut.
New York's just a little greedy.
Dude,
We also
they
got
have two.
Sorry, what?
They have two hockey teams.
Rangers and
Islanders.
yes, that one.
Although it makes perfect sense, you know, the
I don't
island
really
gets its own
hockey too
team.
much.
I gotta admit, I only know this because I played a hell of a lot of like NHL and cert number here.
Yeah. There's also Salmon River over here.
Salmon River? Who are they?
They probably got some salmon. Also, I noticed there's two of us sitting in the cockpit. Aw.
Is there actually?
Yeah. You can.
Wow.
One of them.
Wow,
One of them's Tom Holland, and the other one looks like a country singer.
dude, but the one on the left actually looks like you.
He look. No. What are you talking about?
Yes. He definitely does. He's got
Wait.
this.
The left of the plane or the left of the view we're looking at right now?
The left of the view we're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a hat. He's got a scrappy mustache, a weird little goatee thing when he doesn't shave. Looks just like you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The other one's Tom Holland and a woman mixed together.
It's Tamina Holland.
Spider Girl. No, he looks like the guy who plays Hawkeye. That's what I was gonna say.
Wait, that does not look like. Oh, it does look like Jeremy Renner.
A little bit.
A little. Jeremy Renner and Tom Holland in flying.
Okay. Where are we?
The States.
80 nautical miles to go. 79, look at that.
Wow, it's going so fast.
Oh, wow. Things to read. The marking and placards installed in this airplane contain operating limitations which must be complied with when operating this airplane in the normal category. Wow, there's a lot of reading here. No acrobatic maneuvers. Why?
Fuck you! Does a barrel roll, crashes, dies.
Oh, it tells you how to get out of certain things. That's cool. Like if you're spinning, you do the rudder the opposite way and forward elevator neutralize controls. That's interesting.
That's cool.
Flight into known icing conditions prohibited. Oh. Yeah, that sums that up.
I mean, if you're sure.
But I'm pretty sure this is a heat thing. Look up, can you Google for me what pitot heat means? P-I-T-O-T? Heat.
P-I-T-O-T heat?
Yeah. See what it means. Because I'm pretty sure it's like, it does the icing stuff.
The pitot tube measures the flow of air into the opening at the end of the tube, provides the pilot with airspeed.
Oh.
Pilot heat is turned on by the pitot heat is turned on by the pilot anytime ice is suspected to melt. Specifically, ice over the tube, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it probably wouldn't keep the windows and all that.
No,
default.
no.
Yeah, okay. I just paused here because we actually just got an important message. Okay, so we're 78 miles northeast, maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 31 right approach via CATOD transition. So we'll say yes to that, that's great. Now what this means to us is we are going to come over to our computer here and look at our flight plan. We're going to add a procedure, and we're going to select approach. So now we're going to...
You're already selecting your approach? Damn.
Yeah. So we are going to pick, what did she say? Runway 31 right, ILS. So we need to go 31 right. Yep. And we'll hit enter on that. Transition CATOD is the one we were looking for, so we don't even have to change that. And then we just go down to activate. And boom, it will adjust our flight plan. So now we'll turn to the left a little bit here. Because if we look at our map, it's going to take us out over the ocean here and then take us back in on the runway heading. So basically this is just going to line us up better for the runway once we get there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
you're almost... Wow, you're also almost out of Connecticut.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Not Maine. It's
Whatever.
not Maine.
Whatever state this is.
They got 50 of them, okay? Why can't they be
Isn't
like
it like
normal
55
countries?
or 52? Isn't it like?
No,
is it just 50? Okay.
It's just 50. Just count the number of stars on the flag. That's how many states they got.
It's actually nuts to think though. Like, states are so much smaller than provinces.
Yeah.
Like, it actually isn't hard to go between states, whereas to get out of Ontario takes forever.
Yes, it does.
Chester. Who is Chester? But yeah, so we really don't have to do much right now. They'll tell us to change altitude and stuff when we need to. There's the VNav mode, which is vertical navigation, I'm pretty sure that stands for, which will like help guide us into the runway, but I'm still not 100% sure how to use it in this plane, so I kind of just do it manually by the time we get there.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, because like in the Airbus that like I normally fly in this game, literally it'll line you up for the runway, it'll bring you down and everything. All you really have to do is just kill the power and hit the brakes. It's very easy. But yeah, this plane is a little more manual controlled, as it's probably a lot cheaper than a big jet like that.
Cool.
Makes it more interesting. Means like by the time we get there, if I crash, this whole flight would be for nothing. So.
Yikes.
Then we start over in Bangor.
And then we start over. My God, if you crash once, you just start over in Bangor. I wouldn't. I am not capable of that level of.
The series would be over. Oh, what'd she say? Contact Boston Center. Sorry, yeah.
Honestly, I didn't hear what she said. I was too busy complaining.
She said to contact Boston Center, so we will do that.
Hey, Boston, it's me. I'm just letting you know that I'm coming home.
It's weird that we're still talking to Boston when like New York's right up here.
Yeah, kind of odd.
Continue to CATOD as planned.
Toad?
CATOD. Altimeter 3018. So let's adjust that. There we go. 18, and let's adjust this one. Perfect. And our altitude will adjust a tiny little bit because I did that. Okay, everything is looking good. Now that we're coming into like a bigger city area again, I'm going to turn the graphics back down to low because it doesn't like recording at the same time and playing the game.
Funny that, eh?
Yeah.
We really got to get you new processing.
Everyone, raise me money, please.
Guys, donate to his Patreon and subscribe to his OnlyFans.
It's where you'll see naked Yoda and sometimes yoga.
Naked yoga.
It's Yoda doing yoga naked. Strong with the Force, I am. Strong with the yoga, I also am.
Strong in the core, I am.
My downwards dog, perfect it is.
Come, younglings, do yoga with me.
Oh no. Hot yoga, this will be.
Only by my presence, that will.
Alright.
I am not a good.
64 nautical miles until we do our little turny thing.
The size of my dick, that is.
Oh god. Oh no. God, the first video of the series, I'm just talking about rivers. This episode, we're talking about naked Yoda. What's happened?
It sounds like the content's got a little more interesting.
It's the L27 special. Specialty.
Alright, you bring auxiliary Cameron in on anything, and then the topic goes back around to naked yoga.
Somehow it always ends up with dicks. It's always some dick talk.
Dick talk.
that can be our new segment. Hello and
Hi,
welcome to Dick Talk.
Have you guys have our app yet? Dick Talk? Oh man.
Hosted by Richard himself.
Aru! Today I'm going, hang on, break into people's houses at night and wreck up the place.
Oh no.
That's my absolute best Richard Nixon, specifically from Futurama.
Ah.
Yeah.
I like Forrest Gump where he complains about the flashlights being on in the hotel room. Oh look, we can see it. We can see the island.
The island airport?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh look!
And there's another plane.
Swah!
We're almost there.
Swah!
Oh. Traffic is 12. He's so far up there. I'm not going to hit him. Yes, I can see the traffic.
They want to let you know, though.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it's better safe than sorry. We're bouncing a little bit again. Report traffic in sight. We saw them. He's right there. Has the generic? That's an insult. Alright, Cameron, we're almost to the river thing. What is... You should look up what this river thing is. I don't think this would be the Hudson, would it be? It's so wide.
Hang on. What is this? What is this?
We're like...
Okay, the big wet there is called... The big space between Long Island and the mainland is called Long Island Sound.
Oh. Okay.
There's also just like a lot of rivers in New York.
Fair enough.
The Hudson River is on the border of New York and New Jersey. There's also the east. There's also the East River.
Oh, okay. There's a lot going on in New York, basically.
You know what? That's
in
where
terms of
most.
rivers.
Yeah, that's where most of the anything happens, though. You know.
That's fair enough. So we're hitting some turbulence again, but so far so good. We're holding it.
Then you're gonna be okay.
-1.
Pardon?
It's -1.
Outside?
Yeah, right here. Like we are also 10,000 feet up, so.
Actually, that's, you know what? Considering that's pretty cool. That's pretty warm for considering where you are.
Most of this flight we've been sitting at about -4 or -5, so it's getting a bit warmer now that we've come into the pollution zone. The smog will warm us. Look at that sun. This would be a bit blinding. Oh, there's a plane up there. Just barely.
You're at a flight level.
Oh, that's not me. That's some other dude. This United flight.
Fucking United.
UAE or whatever it is. United Arab Airlines or whatever. UAE.
United Air Emirates.
Yeah. That. Well, that cloud looks ugly in low resolution.
Well, you know how it is. They can't make everything gorgeous.
If only we could film at high, because this game looks fantastic. I mean, it still looks pretty good at low, to be honest.
It does look pretty good. It's definitely better than Next.
Oh god, yeah. Everything's better than that game.
A fucking paper airplane filmed with a phone camera is better than that.
I saw on Instagram today, I don't know how real it is, but it's the world's smallest camera. The guy had it sitting on like the tip of his finger and you could barely see it. It was nuts. It films 200 by 200 resolution.
What the fuck are you gonna record with that?
I'm not sure. Also don't know what's up. What have I been grabbing? I have a lot of calluses on my hands right now. I'm like, what's going on?
Well, do you have matching calluses on your dick?
No comment. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, another plane over there. There's a lot of planes out here today. And my god, is it getting bumpy.
Welcome to New York, where even the air shoves you out of the way.
Look at this trim. It's doing something.
I gotta admit, I don't know how to read trim, but...
It basically keeps the airplane going up and down. If that makes sense. Like, if you were to turn it the one way, your nose would just pitch down. If you were to turn it the other way, it would pitch up. But the fact that it's moving like this means it's like, you know, you're bumping around quite a bit. See? Yeah, look at the plane. We're jumping around quite a bit.
Yeah, I can tell that much.
Let's try, let's decrease the power a little bit so there's less fight. So we'll reduce it until we're just at the bottom of the green here.
Fair.
Oh, looks pretty good.
Hey, I think we're alright.
Just so the plane's not fighting it as much. If that makes sense. I don't know, it makes sense in my mind. I'm hoping that it actually works like that. It looks like it does, because we're not, well, we're not jumping around quite as much.
You're not getting fucked over.
Yeah. We're not staring straight up at the stars, so.
Don't stare at the sky. Don't look at the sun.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I
sun
just
would be
found out-
so bright up here. What?
I just found out I'm having burritos for dinner.
Oh, lucky.
Oh, what are you having for dinner? You can have burritos.
So far, nothing. So far, I have not thought about dinner.
You should probably think about dinner. What are you cooking for Charlotte? She's the breadwinner.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I had wings for lunch, and so I'm really not that hungry at the moment. So,
Fair.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Oh, fuck me. I just hit my head on a goddamn lamp.
Wow, look, we've done a total of 11 hours or something. 11 and 1... Oh my god, I can't speak. 11 and 3/10 of a flight.
Okay.
Yay!
Woo.
Ooh, emergency!
Did you just, what is it, squawk 400 or whatever?
No, it's just there's a button here that says emergency use only.
You just see like 2 fighter jets appear out of nowhere?
I don't know what it actually does, it just sets off an alarm. It doesn't seem to do much, we're still in the sky.
Just like emergency ejects your wings.
My
No,
god,
it's-
we're getting thrown around. What?
Even better, it's like the, what do you call it? It's like the Starship Enterprise. You hit an emergency, you just eject your engine.
Oh boy, we are almost there. Look at that, 49 nautical miles. Over the nice little river of wind.
Wind River?
What was that? Oh, Moon River. There's a
Moon River.
I will
Yeah.
never forget that for some reason.
The first time ever I saw your face.
For context, it was a school project we had to do. Where we had to... What do we even have to do with it?
Oh god, we were trying to organize a, we were making an audio recording of some kind for some
Yeah.
reason.
I don't exactly remember what it was, but yeah.
Well, we were given a bunch of clips, and we had to stitch together a full commercial.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Which,
it was
funny
for
thing is,
awful
like,
music. Yeah.
I should have really thought about that, because that's kind of what my job would be now. If
True.
I can get together with his get it together with his voice acting thing.
Sounds
just
like
be
you need more practice. You can't speak English.
Hey, that was never a requirement.
I can make sounds into a microphone. Does that help?
Oogity boogity, oogity boogity. Look at me. I'm the best.
Sure sounds like it.
Well, you know what they say.
No?
Yeah, me neither. Jesus.
Wow, we're really rivering it.
Are you over the Huds? What is it? The Long Island Sound yet?
Yeah.
Nice.
What are you mashing?
Spacebar.
Oh, are you playing some War Thunder?
I'm just fucking about mostly.
Right on.
As in, I'm not even playing the game. I'm just like occasionally coming back to look at what my airplane is doing. Like, I'm watching, let's be honest, College Cam and Tom Holland there.
Yep. Watching us ride off into the sunset.
Ride off into the sunset. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, there's mountains.
What?
Kind of ish.
Well,
They're not like huge or anything, but they're there.
oh my god. Apparently Gagger Field, that airport, is permanently closed.
Why is it even in this game?
Who could say?
There's an airport near me that's closed down, and it has like old World War II not World War II, Cold War jets there. It's a museum apparently now, but of course it's closed because of COVID.
Yeah, funny that. Let's see, pull up a topographic map of New York,
And we're almost there.
are we actually? Cool.
Kind of. We
Oh, this
are
one might...
44 nautical miles away.
Cool. Yeah, looking at the topography of New York, there's some hillier parts in the distance.
Hillier.
What?
God, we're so good at geography, honestly.
Look, I don't want to say mountains, because I don't know if they're mountains. But they're just fucking hills, man.
Well, I guess I have one of those. I have a height map thing. Yeah, if I turn that on, and then come up here. Yeah, there's some hillier parts.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, there's some little.
Ooh, yeah, full-on topography. I love it.
Yeah.
Don't mind the crunching. I found a bag of Cheetos.
Of course you did. Oh, is anyone talking to me? No, he's talking to someone else. That's actually not too, like, that's right across the border, basically.
Yeah.
What?
Is that what northern New York looks like?
I guess. That's like,
Fucking mountains?
it's like
I've
right
only
near,
ever been...
it's like right near Niagara.
I have once been to northern New York, but it was distance, like, fucking 20 years ago.
Oh. Yeah, I went to Buffalo once, if that counts.
it was 19 years ago. I remember because we went in
Wait, like the city or just the state?
the state.
Okay.
Yeah, we went in, like, August 2001, before September 2001, when that thing happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got to see the towers?
No, I didn't get to see the towers, no. We were in northern New York State, like just
Oh,
off
right,
the
you
border.
just said that. Duh.
I think we were in like Albany or something.
Weird.
No, Albany seems too useful.
No, I've been to Buffalo because people are always like, it's so much cheaper, but it's really not.
I wonder where that theory originated.
It's funny because there's outlet malls on both sides of the border, and you're like, both sides would say the same thing.
Yeah, because reasons. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
definitely more true for the New Yorkers because they have the U.S. dollar, which is more powerful.
Yep.
It's actually kind of crazy how close to the U.S. border Ottawa is.
Yeah.
Ottawa is like one of the last major cities until you get to the border.
I mean, I was just looking at it like 2 days ago, actually. I went back to Niagara for a second time in 2 weeks.
Why'd you go to Niagara again?
Rainforest Cafe.
On purpose?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Absolutely. They got monkeys. Nowhere else?
They
Nowhere
got
else?
monkeys!
Yeah. Where else am I supposed to go? The zoo? Come on.
I mean, not right now. But I guess that's the end of, what do you call it? Non-essential travel, eh?
Non-essential travel? What do
Yeah,
you mean?
man.
What? You're talking about what?
Non-essential travel. Oh shit, you're not in Toronto, my bad.
Are you talking
Toronto's,
about? Oh, the
Toronto's got locked down again, yeah.
Wait, like actually, or is it just red?
We're red, but like Toronto's modified red.
Oh, we're red now too.
Really? Even
Yeah.
Richmond Hill?
Yeah. But Niagara's not, so. Hence the restaurants.
Except for the part where the people of Niagara and places like that have literally told people like you, hey, don't come here.
Yeah, well, sucks for them. They got monkeys. What do you want me to do?
Jesus. You have your own monkey. Wait, that's a cat.
It's about as vicious as one, so yeah.
Cat's not as vicious as
It's
a
likely to rip your face off.
Didn't you have two cats?
Yeah, there's another one.
Oh, there is? Good. They still keep each other company?
I guess when they're not hating each other.
Do they hate each other?
Occasionally.
Oh, Jesus goddamn Christ, cats.
Not always, but occasionally. Oh,
Like,
they're talking to us. 4,000 feet. Alright, I can do that. So, we're obviously not going to do that ourselves, because that would be boring. Let's
that'd
just...
be silly. Don't fly on your own.
Oh wait, descend and maintain 3,000? Make up your mind.
2,000. 1,000.
Alright, so
Crash.
we'll do flight level change, which will start to bring us down. We'll bring back the throttles.
Why did the sun suddenly get so bright?
It's getting later in the day, right? This is real time, so it'll actually set.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
Yeah. Alright, now we gotta talk to Boston Center for some reason still.
132.3, Cessna 617.
That's me.
Cessna Charlie Alpha 617 is out of 9,800 feet for 3,000 feet.
Okay, yeah,
What?
so... that was me saying that, because I contacted them, I changed the radio. And I was like, I'm at 9,800 for 3,000. So I'm going down to 3,000.
Cool.
Let's, there we go. Get a nice steep bank going.
That is...
Little steep, a little scary. Yeah, that's pretty steep.
Do you mean bank or dive? I'm unclear.
Dive, sorry. I'm going down from 9,000 to 3,000.
Just vertical plane.
Altimeter is 30.21. So let's change that.
30.21. Internal barometric pressure.
Yes, sir. There we go.
Altimeter calibration knob.
Hell yeah. That's my favorite of the knobs.
I do like that knob.
Is that a golf course? That looks like a golf course.
Does it? I don't
Kind
know.
of.
Where
I
are
don't
we?
know. Coming
see,
over
I
the
can-
island.
The edge. This is the edge of the
Oh,
island.
we're freezing.
Don't do that.
There we go. It does it sometimes. It's okay. Just loading the scenery now that we're coming down. So once we get to about 3,000, I will put the mixture back up to 100%. So we got a lot of power when we come down, just in case.
Hang on, where are you? I can't figure. I'm trying to look for you on a different map, but.
Well, compare with this map.
Ah, just on that little tidbitty thing.
Yeah, the little thing that comes out.
Cool.
Yes, sir. We are almost there. 32 nautical miles.
Going home. Well, if I'm reading it right, that thing you thought was a golf course is just a neighborhood.
What? That looks cool. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, this thing? No, is it?
Just okay. I'm looking.
Maybe.
Now I see what you see. It's right here. Oh, nope, that's a golf course.
Hey.
Yeah, no, it's Inspired Wellness Co. The fuck is this golf course called? God damn it, New York. Oh. Belterre Village Park? Yo, that's a swimming pool with a water slide. Dude, like all the houses in this fucking neighborhood have a fucking water slides and swimming pools and shit.
Well, I'm sure it's probably not the cheapest place to live.
What is this place called? There's a...
It's an island of some sort.
Oh, Belterre.
Fresh Prince? Whoa, what is going on there?
Oh, it's a village in the town of Brookhaven on the north shore of Long Island in Suffolk County, New York.
Ah. God, that sun is so bright.
The population during the 2010 census was 792.
And they're all probably rich.
They are, definitely. I'm looking at their homes, like, my god, there's some nice houses here.
Why does this building look like a cow?
I do not know. But, oh my god. Dude, seriously?
Uh-huh.
The houses in fucking Belterre are amazing.
I'm gonna look it up. How do you spell it?
B-E-L-L-E space T-E-R-R-E. It's basically French for pretty land.
Oh. Oh god, our
They just got
airplane's
these-
freaking out a little. Village in Long Island. Okay, let's
Yeah.
see. Ooh, that does look nice. Look at
Like,
the
there's
first
this-
house that comes up. I'm holding it up to the camera.
There's this nice. There's this one house I'm looking at on Google Maps. It's just a big house. They have a fully paved driveway and like part of the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
Except that they just use it as a parking pad for their boat.
Fair enough. Yeah, why wouldn't you? That's what I do.
Or like there's another big house that's so big it's got like 2 wings coming off the back, which are more house. And then they just got this big flat backyard. My
Yeah,
God.
that's probably my house you're looking at.
Oh yeah, you own a house on Stevens Path in Belterre?
I own a couple of them, yeah.
Man,
When I get bored of one, I just walk over to the other, yeah.
how come you got such a shit processor?
Don't worry about it, okay? Don't think about it.
That's what
I like struggle. I like the extra struggle.
you like presenting yourself as struggling?
Yeah, exactly. I like people to feel bad for me.
Well,
all right. Well, we are still going down. There's a lot of turbulence. We are bouncing around a lot. But we're almost at 3,000 feet.
you're nearly there.
Which means at some point soon...
They're gonna give you your next instructions?
That, probably. But also, I should probably bring the throttle back up to be in the green soon. So that we don't crash and burn.
Good call. I mean, you do have instructions from them that you haven't responded to.
Do I?
Oh, well, you just got
No,
them. 1184. Contact New York approach on 1184.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
For Cessna 617.
That means that I have to contact the approach people to bring me in.
Approach Cessna Charlie Alpha 617 is out at 4,200 feet for 3,000 feet.
Oh god, the plane. It's bouncing.
Cessna Charlie Alpha
Continue as planned. Altimeter 30.13.
altimeter 30.13.
That's not bad.
13. There we go. And we'll set this little one too, because why not?
You're nearly there as is.
Yeah, we're good.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's at the tip of this island. Are we throttling in the green? We're just maybe a tiny bit more. There we go. Perfect.
Cessna 617, please.
Expedite your descent. I am trying, sir.
Move faster.
I'm almost there. Chill out.
No. It's clear to me that they do not care.
No, they don't. Okay, maybe I'll bring the throttle down till we're actually there. Plane
Just turns off your engine until you're ready.
plane is falling out of sky.
Well, that sounds bad, if I'm being honest.
Maybe I shouldn't have cut it so much. But we're basically there, so that's good. There we go. I fixed the issue, kind of. Look how bumpy it is, though. Oh my god.
It does look rather bumpy.
Oof. That's okay. I hope.
Do you see the airport?
No. It'll be over here-ish. Because remember, we're coming out a bit over the water to then turn back in.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, we're like 300 feet too low, so if you can just go back up plane, that would be fabulous. Why are you beeping? Plane, what are you doing? Okay, altitude hold is on. We are diving down, that makes sense, right? If we want to go up, you should obviously go down first.
Cessna 617, you are 400 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
I'm just going to kind of manually bring us back up.
I know we said that you were too high, but now you're too low.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet, Cessna 617.
You're being an idiot, Cessna 617.
Like I said, it's kind of confusing how the autopilot works, so I'm trying.
What are you doing? My best.
There we go. We're pretty well there. Okay, now let's turn the autopilot back on. And it should keep us at 3,000-ish feet. God knows what it's doing right now, though. Dive bombing again. See what I mean? Why is it doing that?
Well, I just don't know.
That's okay. We'll fly manually for a bit.
Yeah, honestly, as it stands now, I think you're doing better than the autopilot ever would.
It got us this far, so we can be thankful for it a little bit. But yeah. Okay, let's try and get back up to 3,000. Okay, we're basically there. So now we can adjust the trim so that, like, if we notice the plane is like if we let go of the stick and it starts to go down, we can turn it up, right? So you're just kind of going the opposite of what the plane wants to do.
Basically, take what the plane instinctively wants to do, and don't listen and do whatever it doesn't want to do.
Exactly. Push it the opposite way.
I love it. It's perfect. You're a genius.
It makes it easier to keep it level. Need to turn a tiny bit too. Get back on course.
Good call. Good call.
There we go. We're doing good. How far are we?
I do not
15, does that say 15? Yeah, 14.9. Yeah, we're doing good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'd say so. Now we are a
Well,
bit
then I believe you.
We're a bit to the right of where we should be, so let's turn a little bit. But we're mostly staying at 3,000-ish, so that's good.
Yeah, excellent news.
Excellent.
Excellent, Smithies.
Okay.
Mr. Burns.
Oh, there's something over there. What's that? Republic.
Republic Airport?
I guess, yeah.
Probably regional, right?
Yeah, probably. Look at us go. I could be a real pilot. We've stayed in the air this long.
Let's try spinning. That's a good trick.
Actually, what I can do, I can take these two screens. I know you can't see it, but I can slide them over to my other display, and then I can I have a big version now of my map and my like the two screens that are in front of me in the plane, full screen on the other screen now.
Oh shit, cool.
Yeah,
that's probably a really smart thing to do.
Makes it a little easier. Now let's turn back on course. So you're too far to the right now. And we do little tiny little movements. But yeah, once you get the trim set properly, it's pretty easy. You don't really have to move around too much. Because you should be flying pretty well straight at that point.
Indeed.
Okay, so... nice sunset to come into. Fantastic.
It is a really nice sunset. I love the orange glow on the upper part of your cockpit there.
I didn't even notice that. I was too busy looking at the reflection of the water.
Also pretty.
Okay, now we can turn a bit to the right. Beautiful. And now we are pretty well going straight where we need to be. So we're going to come out a tiny bit over this water here.
And then you're basically pulling right back in to land at JFK?
Yeah, we're doing like a nice right turn and we should be good.
Yeah. Look at all these little islands. I didn't realize there were quite so many.
Oh yeah, there's a ton here.
Like,
That's
honestly,
that was like
if
the
you
whole
get-
coast of Maine. Sorry, what?
Nice. It looks good. I'm just saying, like, if you found yourself in New York in the zombie apocalypse, don't try and make your way north out of the city. Just come down to one of these little islands. There's probably
you're-
like a few hundred people there, and you know, if they're all zombies, you can probably take that with your group as compared to the several million who live in Upper New York.
Plus, I mean, you'd be close enough to supplies if you lived on one of these. You got the whole
Yeah,
city.
you just whole city, or you just fly your way back in, do what you feel like doing.
All right. 7.6. We are really getting there.
Tell everybody you're on your way.
Okay, Phil Collins.
I am Kill Fallens. Good day, sir, friends. My name is Kill Fallens. Hello.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
My name is Kill Fallens. Thank you for coming to my dead talk. Also, unrelated, all your names are now Fallens.
Also unrelated, my ex-wife takes all my money.
Any money that I make from this TED Talk that I report to the IRA? Wait, IRS?
Whatever it is.
All that goes to my ex-wife. So I ask you guys to leave me tips that I definitely don't have to declare. We'll be passing around my ex-wife's old shoe. Please put the money in there. Feel free to smell the shoe. We like it.
It's my only memory of her.
That and that goddamn bill I pay every month.
Oh, there's another plane straight ahead of me.
Is he also landing?
I'd assume so. He's pretty low. Yeah, he's going down. I'm sure they'll talk to me in about a second and be like, report the traffic in sight. And I'll say, no, fuck you. How about that? Yeah, he's definitely landing. He's gone down like 1,000 feet since I've seen him.
And diving and going down still, like.
Yeah. AFR 6. He's a generic plane.
What do you mean? You just like somebody's plane?
Yeah, like no ownership, like no company.
This is plane owned by me.
Yeah. All right, 4 nautical miles. Then we do our little turn, and we're there.
Cool.
And I do my little turn on the catwalk.
Do my little turn.
Should I try the autopilot again?
You're already there.
I just want to see what happens. Oh!
Me. Did that point you directly up?
Yes.
Is it because you're too low?
I don't know.
Maybe no autopilot, man.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Like, just fuck it.
I just wanted to see what would happen. Okay, yeah, let's go back down. Okay. I messed everything up by doing that.
She's like, you are a fuck up. I'm like, you're like, I know.
Okay, let's get back up to 3,000.
Thanos meme. What did you do? I activated autopilot. What did it cost? Everything.
Do you know that's actually the first thing I thought of when I said that, weirdly?
Oh no.
Jesus. Okay. We're almost there. What does it say? 1.1 nautical miles. I'm literally not even looking out the window at this point. I'm just looking at the instruments to try and get back up to 3,000.
Nice.
Okay. Ready? We're about to make our turn. Actually, we can probably just... We can start it now. Since it's literally just a sharp turn.
Yeah, that is a fair thing.
Okay. Keep turning, keep turning. Keep turning. Oh, I'm gonna guess that's the runway right ahead.
What, with the flashing lights?
Yep.
Maybe.
Keep turning.
Well, if I'm not looking for Belterre and I'm instead looking for JFK Airport. Oh, there it is, JFK. Dude, JFK has so many fucking runways.
Oh, probably.
And taxiways.
It's one of the busiest ones in the world.
Yeah. The main runways look like they run, if this map is oriented north-south.
2300.
The runways look like they literally run, northwest to southeast.
Mm-hmm.
And southwest to northeast.
Oh.
It looks like you are aiming for runway...
31 left.
We're on 123.9 or Cessna 617.
Or 31 right, sorry.
I don't know which runway that is.
Kennedy Towers,
Think of, so
Alpha 617.
it's the first two numbers in 360, so it's almost north facing. The runway runs north.
Oh, okay.
Ish.
Northish.
Southeast inbound
I gotta admit, there's a lot of runways that could do that, but I think I see the one.
It's the one that comes over the from the ocean side, I guess.
Ah, yeah, I see it.
3210. What am I at? 313. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, runway straight ahead.
Air France 6, exit runway when able.
Yeah, it's
And
not
they're
me.
telling that Air France flights to get the fuck out.
Yeah, pretty well. So I'm gonna start throwing some flaps up.
Yep.
Yeah, they're perfect. Got our flaps ready. We're a bit off to the right, so let's try and correct that a little. Yeah, so I don't know if you see, but on my left screen there, see how it's turned to a green arrow?
Yeah, actually I have.
That means that the airport can see me, basically, and that arrow is now also includes vertical information, which, like I said before, the autopilot can use to bring you down. But I haven't really figured it out in this plane.
Fair. But you can do it in a, whatever.
Airbus A380, yeah,
Nice.
or A370, whatever it is. A320, A320,
A320.
the small one.
Yeah.
Well, smaller-ish.
Yeah, for the game I'm running, I'm thinking of having the airplane be a 777.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, it's big or little? Because I think they only have 2 engines.
What is, no, the 747 is the big one, the double decker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
777's
you're right.
the little one.
777's older, isn't it?
And smaller.
Yeah.
But still well operated.
Yeah.
The airline that I'm basing the flight off is called ANA, All Nippon Airline. It's a Japanese national airline. But it flies from Narita in Tokyo out to JFK. It does the red eye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it flies like, you know, to shorten the flight, they fly over the taper of the Earth.
Yes.
Yeah, so it flies over the Arctic Circle basically, and basically makes landfall, quote unquote landfall, in like Alaska and flies through all the territories we have
Oh, okay.
before going south, far before, or either turning south and making it easy, or going like hanging hard south before Hudson Bay to hit up JFK.
Oh, cool.
But you know, after crossing literally all of Canada.
Sounds like a long trip.
Dude, it's like it's a red-eye flight. It'll get you there. It basically gets you from Narita in Tokyo to JFK in New York, like within a day. It's a business class flight.
Fair enough. you see that plane that's flying in right beside me? It's cool.
The yeah, actually, is he going for a different runway?
I'd assume so. He's probably going for 31 left. As I'm going for 31
God, you're going for 31 right. Oh, there it is. Actually, I can see
it's
it now.
right in front of me. I'm good.
I love the.
I'm a bit to
I
the
really,
side, but yeah.
I love the silliness that that JFK will take one of their real busy, super busy runways and be like, and now we're gonna land a Cessna. Like,
well,
you understand why that's funny to me, right?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely takes up a bit of time to do, but literally they get everyone to line up, right? Like there is a procedure to it. Like the approach thing, everyone does that same approach or whatever, and then, so basically it's literally everyone is in a line. You know what I mean? Like all the planes are in a row.
That's why if you look out from Toronto Harbor overnight, depending on the way the wind is blowing,
yeah, you can see all the planes.
You see like a lineup of planes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're at 500 feet, as that woman in my plane just said.
500 feet.
We are now at full flaps. Oh, I forgot to put landing lights on. Not that it really matters, but let's turn those on.
Well, they greatly prefer it.
Yeah. Okay. I think we got this. I'm pretty well lined up.
Just remember to deploy your tail hook.
Yeah, I'm going that fast.
Also, don't pretend that on this plane hitting a tail hook won't just tear the tail off.
All right, what are we at? 250, 250-ish. Yeah, we got this. Look at this. Straight in. It'll be a butter landing. Butter on toast.
And much like butter on toast, it always lands face up.
Well, let's hope we land face up. What?
I like all the little blue lights denoting the edge of where things are, just in general.
The taxi lights, yeah. All right.
It just looks like a field of little blue flowers.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I don't even see the threshold lines. Oh, they're right up there-ish. All right. Here we go. Bring down the power.
This is a nice looking landing.
Bring down the power. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. There we go. Down.
Down, rolling. Did you stick on the first bounce?
Oh, yeah, I did. It didn't even bounce.
Nice.
All right, flaps.
Sorry, you stuck on first touch and didn't bounce, yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So now we'll keep going until they tell us to stop. Slow down a bunch, though. And we're going to taxi to parking, and that'll be it. Turn next taxiway. Okay. Ah, that gives us the arrows. Perfect. So then we'll get off of the... Oh, God. We'll get off of the runway.
Fucking drifts around the corner.
Okay, so we'll stop here, and then we will contact ground like the man has said. Turn off the landing lights, turn back on the taxi lights. Contact ground. So we want to request taxi to parking. Sorry, we're not going to a gate. You don't get that luxury of getting off my plane at a gate.
That's okay. It means I can run across the tarmac. Like Yoda.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans to see Cameron running across an airport naked.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Alright. They told us where to go. We will go.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Whiskey Cessna 617.
Only one taxiway. That's easy. Oh, parking is literally like right here.
Nice. At ramp 84?
Yep, that would be it.
Nice. Wow, Air France 6 now gets back to them. Fucking they called out to Air France 6 while you were still in the air.
I think it just has an issue with like figuring out like real planes and all that, like what they're doing and saying.
I guess.
I don't know. All right, we got this guy guiding us in.
Nice. Look, oh, look at he's actually waving the thingies.
So think that means stop. I'm not really sure, but
Now
there we
turn off
go.
your engine.
So let's set the park. The floor is blue. Oh, that's because of the blue arrow thing. Okay, let's move up a little bit so the floor is not blue.
That's fine, I think. You're gonna run over a ground guy.
There it goes.
You're like, nope.
There.
Just drives into him, chops him to bits.
So we'll set the parking brake. Turn off the engine. That guy disappeared. Oh, this guy's walking away. That's great. I know the engine's off. Okay, so we will turn off the mixture. Let's turn off our lights. Let's put on the fuel shutoff valve. Turn off our pitot heat.
Tot.
Good old pitot. And I think
Roger, Airplane 6.
I think that's it. I think now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think now we can just turn off the batteries. And we are good. There we go.
Fucking nice landing, man.
Yeah, we did it. That was pretty good.
So, before you go again,
Yeah.
before we go, let's set folks up for next time, and figure out where you're gonna go make your next flight.
It's not a bad idea. So we are
I
sitting
was
at JFK.
I was suggesting Ronald Reagan in Washington.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn this back on and we'll take a look at how far that is from here and whatnot.
Ha, Garmin.
So, okay. So we'll do a direct to. Oh, let's clear our flight plan. Oh, we don't have one. Perfect. Okay. So, what's the airport code?
DCA.
So KDCA, I guess.
It's in Washington.
Yeah, K is America.
Oh, so KDCA, yeah.
Direct to. K. A, B, C, D. Oh.
Oh, good.
We're good, we're good. K, D. C, A. There it is.
There it is.
Distance 185 nautical. That's actually really close. That's closer than this one was, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I was looking at the maps, and yeah, basically what you're doing is you'd be taking off from JFK.
Yep.
Oh, where is it? You'd fly over the bay, Sandy Hook Bay, Lower Bay, Raritan Bay, the bay between New York and New Jersey. You'd overfly where is New Jersey? What the shit?
Oh, here we go. Here, this is where we'd fly.
Yeah, overfly New Jersey, and yeah, exactly, overfly New Jersey, overfly literally all of Pennsylvania,
Well, that's exciting.
and then end up in
Washington.
yeah, Washington,
Nice.
which is a district in.
Washington. We'll go see the White House. Or is that the other Washington? No, that's this one, isn't it?
Well, I mean, Washington is like a district inside, I think, of Maryland.
Oh, okay.
So you're overflying Baltimore, Maryland to land in Washington.
Right.
You could also fly to Baltimore Airport, which is that much closer.
We can make this. This is fine.
That's not a bad flight, right?
Yeah. So to Washington next time. Okay.
And then from there, once you're in that area,
Mhm.
you got a straight shot across the states. Like, you can just start headed due west, and you should be good.
Due west. Finally, heading away from the ocean. From the
Goddamn.
East Coast.
So much ocean, much wet, all water.
Still so
damn.
far to go.
Well,
As we sit
you
here
know.
in New York.
I mean, you flew from what's it called to New York, and it only took us like what, an hour, an hour and a half.
A while, yeah. Yeah. Boston to New York.
I mean, do you know how long it takes to drive from Boston to New York?
Long enough. All right. Well, yeah, I'd say that's it for today. That is our flight. Let's turn this off and get out of here.
Alrighty then.
Perfect.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Goodbye, New York.
Cam, thanks for having me in on this video.
Yeah,
I know that I
thanks for
don't know
being
jack
here.
shit about flying aircraft in this.
Well, I don't either, so it's okay.
Did that bus just drop off the freeway?
Don't worry about it. Are they just randomly appearing? Yes. Don't worry about it.
Oh god, the ramp is gone, so when they drive off, it looks like they're just careening off the edge.
Can I, is this my drone? Yes, it is. Okay, hold on. Let's just take a look quickly what's happening.
I'm sure once you get closer, oh look, a ramp.
Oh, no.
What the shit?
Wait, so they're going over the train bridge thing onto the... What?
Oh, they're supposed to be on the road below it, but some
Yeah.
things like, oh,
Because this looks like a
I'm
monorail
just seeing-
bridge.
it is, I think. I'm just seeing them driving at the bridge, and they just careen off the edge onto the road below. It's like, ah!
Wow, New York.
New York, it's a heck of a town.
I'd say the city's over there-ish, maybe? I don't know.
Well, do you see some buildings?
There's a couple.
Well, hang on.
I don't know. Anyways, that's it for today, but that's
All right.
long enough, yeah.
Next week, or whenever,
Some
Cam
point.
flies to Washington,
Washington.
D.C. Airport, Ronald Reagan.
Alrighty. Goodbye, Cameron.
Goodbye, Cameron.